we've increased at least 30%. And
Yeah.
that's only been 5 months. Even with the ad spend, the return on investment on that has been, I want to say over 1,000%. We had just moved into a larger building. We wanted to expand and grow the business.
Yeah.
So at the point when we came on board, I was looking for something that would really help us elevate the company and, become more known in the community. We weren't doing much marketing at the time. And one of the things we did try was the postcards, but we didn't see a lot of return on investment on that. It did not populate the type of income that we thought. So for the past 4 or 5 years, it was really just word of mouth, but that can only go so far. So we were really looking for something, more of a strategy behind it. I was, just scrolling on Facebook and I came across one of your advertisements. I like the positive aspect of it. And I like the idea of having a company get more involved that just felt like they wanted to do more for us. And I saw that through, just looking at the advertisements and then doing my own research. A day or two later, I reached out and submitted a request.
And you were probably bombarded with other advertising agencies on your newsfeed at the same time. Is there anything that you can recall that really stood out about ours?
You had a very honest approach to it, and you recognized, at least what I saw through the video, you recognized that every company is different, even in the same industry, and that you were wanting to learn more about each individual company to help us grow.
Cool. So what happened after we started running your campaigns? And you had that launch call with Zach, your account manager. What happened after that?
Yeah, we started getting calls about different people that wanted different things. And what was interesting is Zach and I figured out where we wanted to focus our ad spend. And that's exactly what happened. People were calling. At first, it was not as many first week or two, but we've been getting plenty of calls since then every day. We wanted to focus just on European, services. And that's exactly what happened.
In terms of the difference in inbound call volume and inbound email inquiries, how did things change from January, February into the following months? What's the difference in lead flow overall?
Oh, it's amazing. We would get, a handful of calls a day, maybe, that were just organic calls. And since we've joined New Limits, it's probably tripled. In fact, there are times I can't keep up with the phone calls. We're definitely seeing a nice level of activity. I do enjoy the fact that I have a way to track the leads and I can look back and even follow up with the customer or the potential customer. Even the phone system that you have is great.
What do you like about the phone system?
Oh, I love the fact that you can listen to the recordings. You can go back and listen to the customer, but you can also track, how you're doing and your responses. And if other employees are answering the phone, how they're responding to a potential customer.
Now that you are aware of how this system operates, how does it feel running the auto shop? And I guess when you think about decisions you can make, whether it's hiring a new technician, knowing that you have this system, in your hands, how does that change things for you?
No, it's definitely changed things for us. It feels good and positive to know that if we need to increase our staff, that we have the ability to do it. It literally will give you the opportunity to increase your revenue so that you can put the money into the areas that you need for your business.
Okay, so if another auto shop owner was watching this video and they were not sure what to do next, what would you tell them?
Honestly, I would tell them to pick up the phone and make that first initial phone call. Submit a form to be reached out to, because you don't really realize what's out there until you learn more. Also, reaching out to other auto repair owners that has worked with New Limits and get their point of view to really understand what it's all about. We're all worried about starting something new and not sure what it would be like. But if you really need and if you're really wanting to increase your business, your car count, become better known in the community, it's definitely something worthwhile trying. And it was always very positive. Absolutely.